luck and risk are siblings. They are both the reality that every outcome in life is guided by forces other than individual efforts. NYU professor Scott Galloway has a related idea that is so important to remember when judging success, both your own and others. Nothing is as good as or bad as it seems. Bill Gates went to one of the only high schools in the world that had a computer. The story of how Lakeside School, just outside Seattle, even got a computer is remarkable. Bill Duggal was a World War II Navy pilot turned high school math and science teacher. He believed that book study wasn't enough without real world experience. He also realized that we need to know something about computers when we got to college. Recall late Microsoft co founder Paul Allen. In 1968, Dougal petitioned the Lakeside School Mothers Club to use the proceeds from its annual rummage sale, about $3,000, to lease a teletype Model 30 computer hooked up to the General Electric mainframe terminal for computer time sharing. The whole idea of time sharing only got invented in 1965. Bill Gates later said, "Someone was pretty forward looking." Most university graduate schools did not have a computer anywhere near as advanced as Bill Gates had access to in 8th grade, and he couldn't get enough of it. Gates was 13 years old in 1968 when he met classmate Paul Allen. Allen was so obsessed with the school's computer and the two hit it off. Lakeside's computer wasn't part of its general curriculum. It was an independent study program. Bill and Paul could toy away with the thing at their leisure, letting their creativity run wild after school late into the night, on weekends. They quickly became computing experts. During one of their late night sessions, Allen recalled Gates showing him a Fortune magazine and saying, "What do you think it's like to run a Fortune 500 company?" Allen said he has no idea. "Maybe we'll have our own company someday." Gates said, "Microsoft is now worth more than $1 trillion. A little quick math. In 1968, there were roughly 303 million high school age people in the world, according to the UN. About 18 million of them lived in the US. About 270,000 of them lived in the Washington state. A little over 100,000 of them lived in the Seattle area. And only about 300 of them attended Lakeside School. Start with 300 million, end with 300. 1 in a million high school age students attended the high school that had a combination of cash and foresight to buy a computer. Bill Gates happened to be one of them.